Hey y'all, what's going on? We tuned in to Girl Let's Talk About It, and today we're going to be discussing self-love, what is self-love, the importance of self-love, and a few other things. So, I got the sage because this is a part of energy. Your energy and loving yourself, should be a priority. So, take it in. I don't know if you want to let me get them negative vibes or anything. You know, I don't know if we've been around some negative people. That's fine. So we just don't make you feel good.
We got this. It's not like off the grill, but we got the spirit.
You know the sage, set the vibe, and then we're gonna talk about self-love. So we're gonna start with Morgan. What do you consider self-love?
Loving yourself.
And what does loving yourself consist of? And what does loving Morgan consist of? What does Morgan do in order to love herself, to show her self-love?
So it took a minute for me to as me being older, for actually genuinely love myself. Valuing other people's opinions, not really being confident in myself. Now that
Beautiful.
Thank you, boo. You are too.
Period.
Period. So now that I'm older and I know I value myself more than anything.
Right.
Me and my kids. That's it. I just for me, every day when I wake up in the morning, I give myself a pep talk. I swear to y'all, every morning sometimes it be long, sometimes it be short. Y'all know people first thing they do is pray. First thing I do is give myself a pep talk because I know where I came from.
Right.
Yeah. So just basically just knowing that I'm the shit. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I love me and shit. You gonna love me or you not?
Jaleesa, don't look
My
at
definition. I think my definition of self-love is feeling confident in yourself, loving yourself, knowing your worth.
Yeah.
You should know you're gonna always be something negative to somebody, but as long as that does not bother you because you know who you are to yourself, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
You have to have tough skin, and you have to know I am somebody. I am pretty to myself. I'm a good person. No matter what anybody think, what nobody says, as long as you can accept your flaws and your mistakes, and also the good in you, that's all that matters. That's my definition of self-love. Mm-hmm. So somebody out here can say, oh, she ugly. Well, I'm the baddest bitch in my eyes.
Period.
To me. Period. So me being ugly to you, I don't care about that. That won't get under my skin.
Yeah.
Or somebody saying, oh, I don't like her attitude, I don't like her. I have a good heart. Yeah. That's all that matters to me. Yeah. Fuck you. That's self-love. What's your definition?
Self-love, me personally, I love myself. I'm obsessed with myself. I'm infatuated with myself. And it's self-love is showing kindness to myself, taking care of myself, and showing respect to myself and demanding respect from others. That's how I show myself love. Pampering myself, that's self-love. Keeping myself up, whether it's my hair, my nails, that's self-love. Or going to get a facial or a massage. That's self-love for me because it's relaxing. I'm detoxing from all the other parts of my world and just focusing on myself. So self-love has a lot to do with showing yourself kindness and keeping yourself to a certain standard, doing affirmations and having confidence in yourself, because I'm a confident person and you can't tell me nothing. Every time I look in the mirror, I just be like, I love you. I can't help it. I look in the mirror and I really be like, I really do love you because I really do love myself.
She has a picture of when you put on your visor and look at the mirror, it's a picture of her right there. Literally. It's a picture right there. So she for real, I love that she loves herself. I love her too. I love her too. But she does love herself. Okay.
I do, because when I pull down the mirror to look at myself once again, it's already a picture there, and I just be like,
what picture is it?
Girl, I was in Rome with my little leg crossed, and I'm just like, I
gotta go look at this.
Yeah, but she pull it out and be like, oh yeah. Okay, so my question is, has it ever been a time where you feel like you've lost yourself, and how did you build up to to get back to being yourself and loving yourself? Has there ever been a time when you felt like you did not love yourself, you did not like yourself, and how did that make you feel? Because there's people out there that go through that. It's people that they don't have self-love, they don't have confidence, they have low self-esteem, and they go through a tough time. And even though they probably have a support system or friends to build them up, you can say as much as you want to a person, but it takes for a person to kind of, So how has that ever happened to any of you?
I I don't want to sound perfect, but I don't think it really was a time. If I ever get to that point, I hurry up and hit a reset. Like, hold on, what is you doing? Did you forget that you is that? You know, like, get it together. Get it together. Go get your hair done, whatever you need to do, so that way you can, boost your confidence back up to where it used to be, and realize, like, I'm the one. No matter what, no matter how many people in the world, you should always think that you the best out of everybody. That's how much you should love yourself. Not saying that you ain't the one. You the one. You the one. She the one. Like, we all is it. Like. And we gotta know that. So you gotta be so confident in yourself that it don't even bother you to see other people love themselves, if that makes sense.
What about you, Michael?
Me, yes. With my first daughter, I didn't have postpartum, but my second baby, oh my God, it hit me so hard. Like, you see what I'm saying? Because it was just like, I'm starting all over again after 7 years. Like, not wanting a baby from the beginning, just like, my whole world like shifted. So everything was just like, damn, like I got more stretch marks. I hated that. Like I gained more weight. I hated that. Like it was just like I was just hating myself. Like I was giving so much hate to myself that I wasn't even giving enough time to my baby. And it was like once I noticed that, I pulled myself together. I was like, oh no, I gotta get my shit together. Like because at the end of the day, I'm a mom and my kids need me. They need the best version of me. So like I said, when I say I get up every morning and I give myself a pep talk, that came into play with that because it was like I was not feeling myself. You see what I'm saying? And no matter what, like my man did, it just wasn't. It was me. I wasn't feeling myself, so I couldn't receive what he was giving or anybody around me. Like I was pushing everybody away. It was just like every day I was like crying. Like it was just not. I wasn't here for it at all. Like,
and I feel like that's a good point that you made. Like her self-love wasn't there to that point. Because when your self-love is not right or you're not showing your self-love, it's hard for you to receive what others are trying to pour into you. Yes. So, like, even though her man may have been pouring kindness and trying to love on her, she couldn't receive it. She was rejecting it because she wasn't at a point where she loved, like, she felt like her self-love was off. So, it's just like, in order to receive love, you have to love yourself or you gonna reject it every time. So, if you don't, that's like a good... Like we said, can you love somebody else if you don't love yourself?
Right. Yeah, that is true. Because every time, like they be trying, you won't receive it because you don't love yourself.
Right.
Well, it's been a time. Like I had a couple times. Like I feel like growing up, I was never bullied, but I was teased growing up. Like people say, like I went through a stage. Like I had acne, I had braces. I don't remember my teeth being fucked up, but I had braces. And like I was around girls that just was more developed than me. So I'm flat chested, no butt, not like people, so I thought I was ugly. I did. And it may be surprising to some people, but no, like I really felt like I was ugly, Yeah. And then too, after I had my son, I gained weight. I walked around for like almost a month. I had a bonnet on my head inside the house. A hair nappy, eyebrows, nails. I look a mess. Like I really look a mess. Like my father was like, what's wrong with you? You look through. You look through. Like, cause I just felt like I kind of slightly went through postpartum, and I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to stay in the house with my baby. Like I remember I had did a photo shoot, for somebody, and the way my body was built after having a baby, like they wanted me to kind of like take my belly off. Like it was just so bad. Like it just got to me because I knew I didn't look the same,
Yeah, probably didn't
help. And that it didn't help at all. But I had to kind of like one day I just looked in the mirror and I just was like, I'm beautiful to myself, And yeah, I had to build that back up after having a kid. After a lot of women don't realize like. Snapback is real, but at the same time, it's not about how you look on the outside. It's how you feel on the inside after you having a baby. Because your life changed.
That is number one. Yes.
And your hormones, you go through a lot, and you're responsible for another life. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot to deal with, like mentally and physically.
Especially if you don't have help.
Yeah,
that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Right? And I feel for the ones who like don't got help and they just going through it by themselves. Oh gosh.
That's why I feel like affirmations are like important, because even the mind is so crazy. Like so many thoughts go through our mind in the day. I can't even give you an estimate. But even every time, like it takes practice. It takes a lot of discipline. Like if I get negative thoughts in my head, I like try to be quick and switch it and start saying something real positive over and over again.
You overthink a lot?
Yeah, I'm an overthinker.
Definitely
so my mind goes crazy sometimes, and I be thinking this, that, and I be like, bring it together, get it together. So when you get that negative thought, to anybody who feel like they don't love themselves or they don't feel confident, try to start using like daily affirmations, whether you put it on your phone, whether you put it on the mirror, like I am beautiful, or you know, whatever you got to put to make yourself feel better. Just put little sticky notes, like little places, or set a little reminder on your phone. That way you can keep reminding yourself and keep building that self-love up and that confidence. Because believe it or not, some of the prettiest or most handsome people you may see in the world, they don't feel good about themselves because they lack self-love. So even though we all looking out like, she's so cute, or he look good, and in the inside, they don't feel that in the inside. So it's just like, because they don't love themselves. So even though if they look perfect to us, like on picture or whatever the case may be, they lack that self-love. So they can't even receive what people trying to pour into them, because they don't have the confidence in themselves.
Especially with women who don't get that at home. Significant other, like you see, it's people who I'm for plastic surgery. However, but you see, it's women who they go to the extremes to please themselves and please their man. Like, you know, they do over the top, and that's because they don't really love themselves. They doing everything. You know, can you guys be with someone who lacks in self-love? Like, is it hard? You know, do you feel like it would be hard to be with somebody who don't love themselves?
I would.
Because I feel like they will. You can try your best to build a person up. Yeah. But until like they feel confident in themselves, it's just gonna bring energy to you. You gonna start to feel like you down.
So I feel like if you're with somebody and they're not happy with themselves, they're not going to be happy with you.
Right.
Because how could you, like, you don't even know how to be happy with yourself. So how can you know how to be happy or love a person if you can't do it first with yourself? Like, and some people have that, and I feel like people jump into relationships or people jump into these situations where they're like, damn, I don't even got myself together, and now I'm fucking this other person up because I'm messed up. You see what I'm saying? Or I don't love myself. And you damage people. And I feel like that's how damaged people come, because somebody else damaged them. Like, because they didn't properly heal from whatever that they went through.
And that's where toxic relationships
like energy is a big thing. Like if somebody around you not happy, it's gonna cause you to start being unhappy or not loving yourself. Because if you realize people who don't love themselves or people who not happy, they can easily try to nitpick every little bitty problem within you, because they got so much stuff in they self that they don't even know where to start or where to work on. So they want to try to make you feel bad and bring you to that level of where they at. Like, oh, this or that, or you might be with somebody and they complain about everything you put on or everything you wear or everything you do, just because they not confident in what they got going on.
Girl, preach it, because
I agree with that one. I agree.
So I feel like you should love yourself, but the person you with should pour into you too. Like, it feels good to hear from your friends or your significant other, whoever you may date. Like, oh girl, you look good today. Yeah. Like, oh girl, I like your hair. Or, oh babe, I like that outfit you put on. Dang, you looking good. Like, just, it seems so small, but those little bitty things, like just hyping your friends up or hyping your man up, your family, your cousin, whoever it may be, it makes people feel good. Like, people may say that they don't need it, like, but still, you need it.
Yeah, you need it. Love me when I'm down. Yeah. If I'm out here looking a mess, I should still be beautiful to you with crust in my eye.
Yes.
Hair nappy.
Slop.
3 nails.
Stinking breath.
Yes, stinking breath. Let's be real, because they still gonna hit even with stinking breath. They turn your head this just turn your head this way, but I love you.
Put your face down, baby. Just
That's be true.
I love you, but baby, that breath.
You telling me you have morning sex, you brushing your teeth?
No.
Let me brush my teeth. No, you get it as soon as you wake up. Breath all morning, slob and crust. Just drew right back onto that pillow.
That's what I'm saying. Like, hey, you ain't thinking about that in that moment.
Yeah, but they supposed to love you when you down, when you up. And I feel like, too, you know, and patience. I think patience is, too. I feel like patience is key. You be with somebody, you gotta have patience with them. Especially when everybody, I don't care what nobody says, everybody puts stigma on mental illness and all of that.
Yeah.
Everybody has something going on with them.
There's
no matter what it is, nobody is perfect.
Whether it's anxiety, depression,
anything, you have to just be patient. When you genuinely love somebody, it ain't even gotta be a relationship, your friends.
Yeah.
You have to be patient. You have to like be there, you know? Like you may know your friend may be going through something, and when they going through something, they mood change. You're not supposed to take it personal.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can't fuck with her no more. She like, no, this is your friend. You know that they're not coming from that place.
Yeah.
You have to be patient, and no matter what, you have to love your friend. Even if she down and she, you know, going through something and she just want to be alone, just let her. I still love you. You know, I'm still here.
Like we all got good days and bad days, and you gotta take all the days. It's a part of the game.
It's a part of life.
Take the good with the bad. Today might be a bad day for me, but you know, like, I'm gonna let her have this day, and then I'm gonna see how she feeling in a couple hours or tomorrow. Because today might just not be it, but tomorrow might just be the one. So it's just like.
So we want to know y'all definition of what self-love is, and like if you guys ever went through anything or just need to vent, like we all three. Y'all can vent to us. We want to hear it. We want to hear it. We are all relatable.
We got 3 different opinions. We
Not
all
judging.
got different levels of experience. We can give some good advice. So don't be afraid to hit my DM or her DM. We friendly. We don't bite. Exactly. And if we can help, we can help, and we can give you some of our tips that we use when we feel like we not loving ourselves as much as we should, or how do we keep our self-confidence so high. Just ask a question if you got it. It don't never hurt. It's no wrong question. So
it's not
something you want to know.
No judgment.
No judgment zone. No judgment zone. So y'all tune in, girl. Let's talk about it, cause we out.